Shocking. Herdsmen return to Igbarrapo, launch attack on a community. It's very sad that these Fulanis, never learn. They never learn. As a matter of fact, they really want to cause serious unrest in the country. These were the same set of people Sunday Igboho, gave an ultimatum and asked to leave Ibarrapo's land, which resulted in IGP of police wanting to arrest him, even sent him a letter bomb, I mean, not a letter bomb particularly, but, sent him a letter that has been, referred to what happened to late Delegiwa in 1986 when he received a letter thinking it was just an ordinary letter. That was what ended his life. You see, the Fulanis have returned to the same very community around that area. This is so this is so unimaginable. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. God bless you. Herdsmen return to Igbarrapo, launch attack on a community. Despite the recent outcry and several warnings by residents, Fulani herdsmen have reportedly returned to Igagon in Igbarrapo local government area of Oyo State. A recent monitored A report monitored by Niger News on the Punch alleged that some suspected herdsmen on the 2nd of February, Friday, launched a fresh attack on the community and severed the hand of a retired school principal. Although the reason for the attack is yet to be confirmed, it was, however, gathered that the assassins chopped off the hand of Ogimakin and cut him severally with a machete and almost had his two hands chopped off. Sources close to the victim told newsmen that there was no confrontation between him and the herdsmen who attacked him. Confirming the incident to reporters on the phone call, the secretary of Igbarrapo Farmers Union, Mr. Taiwo Adeogbo, better known as Agbo, said herdsmen have not stopped destroying farms and attacking farmers in the area, despite public outcry against their criminal activity. On his part, while responding to the call from the respondent, Police Public Relations Officer of Oyo State, Mr. Adeyemi, said he had not been briefed about the incident. But if it is Sunday that goes there to chase them out, nobody will brief you. You will just arrive. You just know it by the spirit. You just come and say, yes, they've chased Fulani herdsmen out. This is a principal, retired principal, who have decided to go into farming to feed his family, because we know the government of Nigeria do not pay pensions. What do? They take the money and they go on healthcare for themselves and their family. Why people who have served the nation diligently would actually be paid their pension as at when due are not paid. This man has gone to his farm and has decided to farm to feed himself and family, so he's not depending on anybody. What has happened to him? These people attacked him, and you can imagine when somebody's hand is cut off, that is a position of defense, trying to lift and to raise the hand, and guess what? They machete him. This is unacceptable. If Sunday goes there now, Sheyi Makinde will say is not a registered authority that should come around and come and defend the people. And they, the government, are doing nothing. Can you see the state of dilemma where people are between the deep blue sea and are not even sure of what next to do? This is the position we found ourselves. The police public relations officer in Oyo, when contacted, said they've not been briefed about what happened. Said that the attack was between the farmer and herders of three Fulani youths in Igagon. This is rather unacceptable. This is not acceptable. What will happen to that farmer now? Do you know when somebody is aged, for the injury to heal is not like when the person is a young child? What do they want? How do they want that man to continue life? Is he at this old age he will start nursing wounds? Do you see what is happening? And yet the government will tell Sunday that he has no right to go and be protecting people. He has no right to come and say A, B, C, D, Z. This is wrong. What is wrong is wrong. There is no other name for it. It is called wrong. And this is what happened in our government on checks. Nobody goes there to ensure that the people's life and property and everything is preserved. All they do is just stay there in the state house. Only God knows what their day-to-day chores are, what is their job description. Only God knows, because I don't see what they do. Honestly speaking, I personally don't know what their job descriptions are. I don't know. I don't know. Rather than come out when Sunday says nobody should, attack farmers again, then they come out and say, who gave Sunday the right? He has no right to say this. He's not a constituted authority. That's the word. He's not a constituted authority. So they are very quick to quickly enumerate Sunday's role as a citizen, but not someone who can defend her people. This happened in Oyo State. I don't. If the public relation officer, I'm talking about the police, who are supposed to be the constituted, in quotes and unquote, birdie, who are not looking after their people. If this happens and the police have not been informed, then you can imagine what is going on and how people and life is. If this is happening and nobody has been briefed and the police is not aware, then who is aware? Who knows what is going on? Do you see what is happening? Herdsmen have not stopped attacking the people. The government is doing nothing about it. All they keep saying again and again, live at peace with the people. If these same people now cry to Sunday and say, come, although Sunday has said, I am not going anywhere except the government of that land. I'm talking about the so-called constituted authority. Don't forget that Sunday has become a soft target. Every one of them is looking for a way to get him. Just yesterday, we watched a video where Koiki said, the inspector, the IGP of police has sent an invitation to Sunday to come to Abuja. And people have said, don't you ever go. It's a trap. When you get there, they will start detaining you. Nigeria. They will start doing delay tactics. They will start, keeping you there. Before you know it, you slept there overnight. And anything can happen. And guess what? When anything happens, nobody is held accountable and the government will protect them. Oh, you've not seen it. In this very same country, Nigerians youths went out to say, we are tired of what is going on. We want a change. And guess what? Nigerian government killed her people quietly, and up to today, even the United Kingdom, the United States says there are no evidences to show that what happened that day happened. So how do you reconcile that? How do you relate those matters? If people that we are looking up to say, okay, if you're looking up to man, is saying, okay, human rights and what have you, said they have no evidences to back up the claim. So, I mean, what is the hope for the common man on the street? Why some families are crying? Why some women, have lost their only child, only son, only daughter, or just that one that you never can tell, and yet they said there is no evidences. Leave us, God bless you. Don't leave us a comment, I beg your pardon. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. Bye for now.